The next topic is if you could give one piece of advice to the whole world, what would it be? Well, one thing that my father used to say to me is that, sometimes, the most intelligent people are the ones who are doubting themselves the most, and sometimes actually oftentimes the people who are loudest really don't know what the hell they're talking about. So you do need to watch out for the quietest ones in the room because sometimes they really have unique insights, unique things to say. But for this particular question, what I would say is trust yourself and trust your gut instincts on something. That could be to do with business or to do with a person. Um, if something just does not feel right to you and you know that it shouldn't be like this, don't ignore that feeling. Don't ignore if alarm bells are going off and it's saying, look, this isn't right. Do not ignore that, because a number of times in my life when I've ignored these feelings, and it's just kept me in situations where I just shouldn't have been. Um, there is, it could be someone that you've hired for a project, like a guy who you're interviewing him for a project. Like I remember interviewing a guy for when I was doing the film Parallel. I was interviewing this guy, and I knew like something was just off, and I had an uneasy feeling. But I ignored that, and I went and hired him for the film. Now, the film did get done, and everything was fine. But I wasn't fully relying on this guy anyway. He was part of the crew, but it wasn't. Without him, we would have got it done totally fine as well. So that is one example. Another thing might have been in the investment thing, because sometimes I've had a gut feeling and I've thought this is really good. This is going to very quickly make money. Now I can't always blame myself because maybe resources, and I don't want to overextend myself either. So sometimes you don't have the resources just to plunk down a huge chunk of change on an investment or something. But in the past, I've definitely lost money. So when Ferrari came to market, there was a time when I thought, yeah, this is the time to buy now, and that stock went up a lot. I haven't looked at it recently, but it really did make a lot of money, and so that is really key. But it could be just people you get an off feeling about, or maybe a company you think there's. If you're not saying hell yeah, you've got reservations. You're saying no, something's off. No, listen to that. Um, Works both ways for negative and positive. So that is really the key question, I think, at this point. Really do not ignore what that voice inside is telling you, because there is quite often wisdom there, but obviously no one else will be telling you whether that is right or wrong. So you do ultimately have to trust yourself on that. So please like, share, and subscribe, and please do click the bell because I am going to be putting out more content going forward, and trying to maybe you can benefit from some of these insights I have. So, you know, catch you in the next one. Ciao.